The newest Muppet on Sesame Street is a girl named Julia who has autism. New York, New York. Sesame Street is getting a new puppet. Julia is a Muppet who has red hair and green eyes. She also has autism. People who have autism may have a hard time talking to people. It might be difficult to make friends. A lot of people with autism have special talents, though. They might be very good at playing an instrument like the piano. Julia is not left out by the other Muppets. They treat her like they would anyone else. In one scene, Julia is about to play a game with Oscar, Abby, and Grover. In the game, the friends have to find shapes, making friends on Sesame Street. Abby says Grover is lucky. You have Julia on your team, and she is really good at finding shapes. Another time, Julia is with Abby, and Elmo with Big Bird walks up. He wants to be friends with Julia, but she does not talk to him. He thinks she does not talk like him. That's not the case, though. Julia has a hard time making friends. Julia then shows a different way of playing tag. Everyone joins in. When a loud noise starts, she covers her ears. She looks scared. She needs to take a break, Big Bird's friend Alan says. Soon they start to play again. Julia will help teach people about autism. It took Sesame Street more than a year to create the character Julia. Julia is part of a new project at Sesame Street. It is called Sesame Street and Autism. See Amazing in All Children. The idea is to teach people about autism. Stacy Gordon was excited to hear about Julia. Gordon has worked with puppets. She teaches people how to use puppets. She makes puppets to sell too. Now she gets to play with the part of Julia. Gordon has a child with autism. She used to work with children who have autism. Gordon loves being part of the show. She watched it as a child. It is so much fun to be on the set with everyone, Gordon says. She likes to show positive things about kids with autism. Julia will be on the show starting on in April. The newest puppet on Sesame Street. Complete after reading the newsletter article of the day. Carefully read each question and select the best answer. You may go back to the text and underline where you found your answer. The answers are in the text. When you have answered all questions, click the submit button. Name and date. Based on the article, what are people with autism like? They may have trouble talking to people. They always have red hair and green eyes. They really like watching Sesame Street. They always like to play with puppets. Based on the article, which of the following is true? Julia becomes friends with Big Bird quickly. Julia is treated the same as other Muppets. Julia is not very good at playing games. Julia does not like to play games. Read the paragraph from the section, Making Friends on Sesame Street. Another time, Julia is with Abby and Elmo. When Big Bird walks up, he wants to be friends with Julia, but she does not talk to him. He thinks she does not like him. That is not the case, though. Julia has a hard time making friends. What is the sentence? That's not the case, though. Mean. That is mean. That is unlucky. That is not true. That is not funny. Which sentence from the last section, Julia will help teach people about autism, gives one reason why Stacy Gordon is happy to play Julia. Stacy Gordon was excited to hear about Julia. Now she gets to play the part of Julia. Gordon loves being part of the show. She likes to show positive things about kids with autism. Not forget to click the submit button.